What if I told you everything about you was a lie? Suppose I told you that if you told me your favorite color was blue, I would tell you it was a lie. Suppose I told you that everything about you was ingrained in you and it was told to you what you like. That is the puppet versus the person. The puppet is always manipulated by someone else's wants and desires. Suppose I told you that all your dreams was based around making somebody else proud instead of making yourself proud. Suppose I told you that everything about you was motivated to get somebody to show them that you was a success. But as a person, you wouldn't know that you already a success. When you realize that you are more of a puppet than a person, you begin to be disgusted with the puppet mentality over your life. Sometimes we realize that we don't like ourselves because we never build a relationship with ourselves, because we're always becoming that which someone else likes. We're all insecure. We all have habits. We're all living for someone else. We don't become who we really become until we get disgusted with what people expect from us. Suppose I told you that your life was based upon someone else's external expectations of your life, that you thought you were living your life, but you were only living your life to make the people around you proud of you. That's the puppet. But if you don't discover yourself as a person, you will always be living in somebody else's dreams. You will be poor, you will be manipulated, and you will be used until you cut the strings and stop being controlled. You will always be a puppet and not discover who you are as a person. How do I stop being someone's puppet and discover my person? You get away from people that tell you what you can and can't do. You destroy external limitations from over your life. Many people base our life and our success based upon what people said we could do. If you were good with animals, they say you should be a veterinarian. If you were good with solving problems, you should be a mathematician. Beginning to be your own person is discovering that you do like those things. And just because you're good at something, that doesn't mean that you have to live in someone else's expectation. When you realize that where you are in your life, you're not a failure, you will not live your life as a puppet. Puppets' mentality feels as though that they don't have enough. So they find validation to what people think about them, and they pursue other people's visions for their life. When you become a person, you realize that I don't care what people think. I'm going to be my own person. I can blaze my own trail. I can be what God has commanded me to be. I don't have to live for others' approval when I already approve of myself. I'm not just a puppet, but I've come from being a puppet to becoming a person. So start enjoying your life as the person that God has created. And you'll find that when you begin to take these shackles and weights off your life, you'll understand that I'm not as crazy as I thought. I'm not as stupid as people perceive me to be, because the person that I become and the puppet that people want me to be are in stark contrast to what God said about me. So go out, live your life, be the person that God has created, and break away from being a puppet.